let's go ahead and get the Team Lightbreak here in the
All
voice.
right.
There we go.
Hello, everyone.
Transitioning over.
Um, Hi everybody. My name is Mehdi. I'm team lead at Deev Interactive. We're working on Lightbreak. Um, so during this presentation, I'll be showing our proof of concept build, which will kind of set a little bit of context for the teaser you'll be seeing after this is done. So Lightbreak is a musical puzzle game. Um, so this build that you're currently seeing is our previous build. So this will get some of our core gameplay across, and then we're going to play the teaser, and I'll explain what our next approach is going to be. Okay, so generally, this build is about repair because our library started at Global Game Jam in February. We've been building it since, and so we present you with a musical tone, and you need to recreate them. So this is our tutorial level. Okay. So you're gonna hear a tone, and then they break, and then you have to put it back together. And then you'll reward it with an extended developed version of what you heard. So and then it keeps going and ramps up in complexity as you go along. So one of the criticisms that we received with this build was lack of visual feedback. So after this build, we wanted to make a visually rich approach and have the same quality visual feedback as we have our great audio. So we also found a very incredible story to tell. It's a deeply touching story, which we're trying to implement into this musical genre, which is proved to be very hard. Yeah, what we found is that all the other music-based games out there either focus on the beat or like Guitar Hero, or they focus solely on the tones, like Circuit, if you have played those games. But our approach, we wanted to tell a story while blending the music and gameplay together. So without further ado, let's watch our teaser, and then I'll explain more.
There we go. So much better.
All right. Hopefully the audio works better now.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, cool. So this was our first approach, which our main goal was to improve our visual richness, basically. So I'm gonna recreate this very simple tone that basically is the theme of this. Alright, so at the beginning you hear a tone, and then it breaks, and now you'll get a whole bunch of tones that you need to figure out which ones are the correct one, and figure out the order in which you have to place them. And then you'll be rewarded with the extended version of the song too, which takes you to the next level.
Alright, go ahead and start writing your questions in chat, and we'll get them answered. And haven't seen anyone make any "these are the breaks" jokes, which is good. Maybe I should give a Firebird to the first person in chat who can figure out where that came from.
So, okay, so I'm getting, how many levels will the game have? So, currently, our new approach is kind of a vignette based, where you can find out a little bit about the story in each scene that you see. Yes. We have currently about 16 levels planned for our next milestone, which is in June. We should have a playable demo then, and we'll definitely let you know about more news regarding our plans going forward.
Hiccup Interactive would like a hiccup-sized bite synopsis of the story you plan to tell. Really quickly, tell us about the story.
Okay, so the story of the game is about a young traveler and her mom. Our young traveler has been up and about, seeing the world, and she's coming back home to her mom to tell her about all the adventures they had. And but there is a hiccup. Her mom is blind; she cannot see, and during her adventures, some stuff happens, and she loses her voice. And so they only have one means to communicate, and that is music. So that's basically all I can say about the story right now. But the story is really, really cool, and I think most of you will enjoy what we have in store for you.
And of course, it's a hiccup-sized amount. You talked about the number of levels involved. People are asking how involved will some of these tunes get? How many elements will there be in them?
So this new approach that we're taking kind of opens our possibilities for the levels to not just be cubes, basically. So the teaser that you saw kind of embodies our next vision, which basically you see instead of a 2D space, you have a 3D space to work with, and that gives us kind of a layered approach where you can literally make music by moving into different phases of the level and build this layers of music that tells a story, basically.
Alright, great stuff. Thank you very much, Manny, for that. That was Lightbreak. They're looking to move this forward a lot more this year, maybe with crowdfunding, maybe otherwise, but looking good. Oh, do you want to talk about upcoming plans?
So yeah, we really don't like putting in ads and microtransactions and stuff like that, because we are taking a very art-centered approach, and to be able to maintain our creative freedom, basically, we are planning to launch this on Kickstarter sometime in August, but we'll definitely have more news on that as we get closer to our build.
Yep, and we'll blast that out. All right, thank you very much, Mehdi. Good stuff. That was Lightbreak. Now we're going to Kingdom of Karoo.